Okay, I think we're live, guys. I hope so. I don't see anybody here yet. I'm a little early. So if this doesn't work, I'm sorry. Yeah, see if we can get everything situated so you can see what I'm doing here without cutting my head off. Just get everything adjusted. I can show you all the fun I've got planned. Kind of blurry. I don't know. We'll see if this works. Anybody out there? Says I've got one viewer. It's probably me, huh? All right. Hi, I'm Jennifer Olson, and I am the owner of the Jen Spice channel and the owner of Gentle Soaps. Now, if you don't know what Gentle Soaps is, it's a handmade artisan soap company, and I'm taking this opportunity to get to know you guys and for you to ask questions about my company and about me if you're interested. And we've got some events that I've scheduled. I announced a draw last week, or earlier this week rather, and so I have a draw winner. So if you're one of my subscribers, I'll figure this out. I honestly will. This is my first time, so I apologize if it's choppy. I don't see any comments yet, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. And it says I've got 2 people here. So if you're there, please say hi. And we'll wait for everyone to show up by 7 o'clock, which we're scheduled for. So if you're there, say hi. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Kind of am right now. All right. Okay, so what can we do while we're waiting? Let's see. Like I said before, I want to wish everyone a happy Soaptoberfest 2018. And what Soaptoberfest is a celebration of all things soap, all things October, and all things crazy and wonderful. My birthday is this month in October, so I'll be having some more live events then, and I'll actually be opening all my birthday presents. Since they're all soap suppliers that I bought things from for my birthday. Yeah, so that will be coming up next week as part of my 100 video challenge. It's kind of a silly, fun thing that I can do and share other soap makers out there, other artisan soap makers, and share the love on my birthday. And I'll also be giving away, like today, that's why I'm doing the draw, is to celebrate my birthday. So I'm giving away a Soapy treat. I've got some books. I've got some things to choose from. So if you shared or commented or subscribed to my channel, you got in on the draw. And then I picked a random number and chose a winner. So we have one. I did the count, and I will announce it in half an hour. So at 7:30, I'll make the announcement of the winner of the first Soaptoberfest 2018 draw. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it says I've got 4 viewers there. Could you type something in and say hi so I know that you're there? I don't know how this is supposed to work. I may end up just, talking to myself the whole time. And if you're there, I guess I'll see your comments later. Okay. So it's a good thing I have lots of things planned to show you. I'm going to be doing some demos on finishing up some projects for the Halloween season. So it is Soaptoberfest theme. Yeah. So I'm here to chat for the next hour or so. I hope you join in on this this live chat. It's my first one. It's going to be terrible. I guarantee it. It's just brand new to me. And I'm using something called Google Hangouts. So if this is wrong off of Google Chrome, if this is the wrong thing to be streaming with, somebody let me know. All right. There's more than 5 viewers, and I know that's not me now. So I hope you enjoy this. If it becomes just a long live broadcast with everyone being quiet, I'm okay with that too, because like I said, I have a lot of content planned. And it's all soap related, so if you're a soap maker, if you're interested in things beauty, you'll find it interesting. If you're not and you just want to get to know me, well, I'll talk a little bit about myself too, especially if you interact with me and say something. Let me say hi. I definitely don't need a moderator yet. That's for sure. Not sure if there's any way to even see. Control room, cameraman, screen share. Oh, there's the chat. Okay, so the chat's been enabled. So I'm gonna type in something to say hiya. Hiya. Where are y'all from? Hiya. Oh, I guess I'm gonna type that in. It's too far away. Welcome and share. So this is also a great way to build your community. And if you're one of my subscribers, you're part of my community. And I'm so, so glad you're here. And as I see you come up, I will make sure I introduce you to the rest of the crew. Because if you're part of my family and a regular commenter, then I spend a lot of time on your site too. I do that. I share the love. And it's been really fun getting to know you guys. You're really talented creators out there. Okay, so we got 7 views. That's pretty good for a first time and no announcement, I think. I'm okay with that. All right, when we hit 7 o'clock, I'm going to begin my first demo. And oh, no. Yeah, we'll do the first demo. At 20 after, I will show you some of the prizes. And whoever the winner is can choose from them. If they're here, then they can choose and everybody will know it's still available. I'll be adding more things to this. These are just a few things that I went into my Soapy kitchen and grabbed and thought people might like. People like me who are Soapy creators and who like to take baths and who are YouTube creators. I'm sure there's more of you out there that I don't know, but I really find, oh, there's a lot of artists and musicians, but we all take baths, I think, or showers. I don't know. Okay, so we've got 1 more minute, and then I will start doing my first demo. So I have been making lots of things for Halloween. And one of my favorite things to make are jelly bombs, but I don't make them as strong as, say, a Lush jelly bomb because I don't like the mess. One thing about my products I like to be proud of is that they don't leave a mess, and most often your tub will be cleaner when you finish your bath. So it's a beautifully colored, artistic display, and then you get a nice bubble bath if it's bubble bath, and then the ingredients that I use tend to actually dissolve any oils on the side of your tub and wash away down the drain. It's kind of amazing, actually, kind of brilliant. I don't know. I'm the only one who's made a comment. Anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jennifer Olson. And I make soap. Lots and lots and lots of soap. A mountain of soap right now. Did I bring down the sample? I did. I'll be showing you guys that. That'll be one of the giveaways. I don't know if it will transport real well, but I'm going to be putting the Soapy winners gifts into a padded box, so it should be fine. We've had 10 viewers, no hellos. Is that good or is that bad? And I'll make a window bigger. Do a little bit of searching here, see if I'm doing anything wrong or if there's anything I'm not seeing. Chat, screen share, cameraman, control room, here's some apps. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Turn camera off. No, we don't want to do that. Mute microphone, no. Invite people. Let's do that. Invite. Oh, God, I can't do that. I don't know how that works. The next one I will send out to all of my subscribers. Apparently there's a way to announce a live stream. So I will try to figure out that before next Friday. But for those of you who enjoy this chat, come on back next Friday around 7 o'clock. And I will be doing this again. Yeah. So super, super fun. Now this is an opportunity not only to watch me do stuff, but it's also a chance for you to meet each other and to build your own community. So, feel free to share and support one another, because that's what this community is all about, a sense of community. And I recently learned this from a really, really amazing soap maker who does live streams regularly, Steffi from Le Bain, and hopefully she'll be here tonight. I hope so. If not, she does chats. Go check her out. Sweet little Louisiana soaper. Super awesome person. So there's one shout out. Who else can I shout out to? Okay, let's start the demo. It's been a few minutes. All right, so I want to show you those jelly bombs. So here's some jelly bombs. And I'm going to get up and down, and I know I don't like that when I see people do that, but I didn't grab everything right away. So we're going to do a demo of one of the jelly bombs, and then I'm going to show you the finishing touches of my latest creation. Can you guess what that's going to be? Should be fun. So this is the last little wrapper that goes on the end of my bath bomb. So we're going to be doing a couple things with this. I can't wait to share the video with you because it is super funny and super cute. I've been planning it for ages. I don't know why I am focused on this right now, but it's going to be super, super fun. So let me go get a bowl and some water so I can show you what a jelly bomb looks like. There is on my playlist a jelly bomb demo. Super funny. I laughed my head off. It even makes me laugh again. So get in there. Super fun. Okay, I'll just be a second. So we don't have anybody saying hello yet. So I'm just going to pop over and get some supplies, and we'll start this jelly bomb demo, okay? All right, so you can still hear me. I'm still here. We did something fun. All right, I need a plate, so totally gonna go. We sometimes go all over the place. Not always, but sometimes. Yeah, this is. All right, so one of these teeny tiny little embeds will make my entire bath awesome pink, an awesome pinky red color. And it smells like Captain Crunch berries. All right, so let's do this little demo. Sorry if it's moving all over. Here's my embeds. And if you want to make embeds, you can even use, like, this is a cookie tin packaging. You just need something small, right? I think these might have been a, oh, I don't know, like a candy thing, because it's like dented, but it doesn't matter because nobody's going to see it anyway. So let's see. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, there we go. Here we go. Doing like the Alka-Seltzer thing. Now let's go where you can see it. Hold it where you can see it. It's better when you can see it from the top. We'll turn, let's look at thing I'm here. Just that little tiny ½ a teaspoon, because I use an awful lot of water dispersible dyes. A lotta. Not a little, but a lotta. Now this, I was hoping this was going to overflow, but I don't think I put enough water in it. but I will kind of dump it up. But you see how it's like a little jelly clot on the top? See this stuff? It's kind of fun. This is super fun. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. This thick little balm, this tiny little balm, like I said, will do my entire bath. And there's plenty of fragrance in it. I am not a heavy-handed fragrance person. I just use a little, but it's super fun. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The only problem with live is that, you know, I can't edit out any of the dumb things I say. Okay, here we go. I'm thinking that right now. This kind of looks like a blood clot, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, that's so gross. Now you see what the embeds are kind of doing. We'll just let it run until I've got somebody to talk to, until somebody says something. I'm just going to keep doing a demo. Now, the winner of the draw will get one of these little bath bombs. Like I said, it'll do your entire bath, and it's so awesome. So there we have a special effects full of blood. It's true blood. Alrighty, so there's our little demo. Let's see if I can put this somewhere where you guys can kind of see it finishing off its thing, and then you can see me talking to you too. All right, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Maybe there? And I'd have to hold it up. I'll have to work on logistics here as far as how the camera goes. All right, if anybody's out there, I will definitely say hi you back. All right, so that's how the jelly bomb works. And do you see how it kind of, here, I'll hold it up, so hopefully I'm not gonna spill it. It kind of makes a jelly. It kind of sticks. Oops, let's not do that to my computer. Let's come back a little bit. You put your finger in there, it makes a jelly, like strawberry jelly or whatever. Okay, and it dissolves really, 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 really slow, which is super fun. Will not stain your tub, will not stain your kids, will not stain your skin. It's super neat. That's the neat thing about the water dispersible dyes that I use. This also has some lake colors in it, so I added some polysorbate and other things just to make it not nasty. But it's sort of nasty, I guess. Okay. So this is the project I'm working on here. I don't know if I can get the camera. So it's a bowl of fingers. So if you've ever heard the campfire story, goes to the bloody fingers. I'm the ghost with the bloody fingers. I brought Band-Aids. So we're going to put a Band-Aid on each of these. So I'm going to clean them up and put the Band-Aid on and wait for people to come in and say hi to each other. And I'll get involved in the conversation as people come in. To list all available commands, enter chat message. Choose links. I don't know. Well, I'm going to go get some baby wipes and we'll start wiping these down and putting Band-Aids on them. I'm going to grab me some gloves too. Hello. Oh, good. Thank you. You can see me. I can't see your messages. Oh, that's awesome. Is this Leslie? Oh, I lost control. Is that Michelle? Is lost control Michelle? I remembered your name. So does anybody know out there how to I can see? Because I'm on Google Hangouts and all I see is my face. Oh, that's awesome. To list all available commands, I don't know how to do this. Okay. Well, what do you think I should do? Can I keep you on the line at least? Put you on speaker? Okay. Okay. So, my number is 250-920-4201. And there'll be a little ding ding if anybody can help me out. Michelle says that you guys can see me and hear me, and you're all talking. Are you there, Michelle?
I'm here.
Okay. So, do you know how to do this?
I have no idea. I've never done a live chat before.
Me neither. I've got all this like stuff prepared just in case nobody came.
Oh, we're all talking like crazy.
That's awesome. You can laugh at me too. It's okay. I'm all right at that. So what's everybody saying? If you're there and you can see the comments, would you help me out? Would you be my moderator today?
Sure.
All right. So who's here?
We've got Soapy Oak Farm.
All right. Hey, Patrick. Soapy Oaks Farm is here. How are you doing? Who else is here?
Trey's Creation.
Trey's Creations. Hey, Trey. Welcome to my first live chat. Who else is there?
This City Soap and Candle.
Sin City. Oh, hey, guys. How are ya? Are you both here? Oh, my goodness. That's awesome.
Renee Cormalis.
Hey, Renee. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. I've got, these are my bloody fingers. What do you guys think?
And Nathan Lightstrom.
What's that? Oh, hey, Jason. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Everybody, if you've got a YouTube channel, go and check each other out. It's super fun. That's how you build a community. I never knew that before Steffi introduced that to me, but this is so much more fun to do it this way. Who else is here?
Tiona Sweet Sugar.
Hey, Tiana Sweet Sugar. Hi, guys. She's great. She's really, really great. Go check out her channel. Who else is here?
Louise Bilnito.
Oh, Luis. Oh, my goodness. That's a Portuguese channel, I think. He's a very talented, if I'm thinking of the right Luis, he's a very talented, talented YouTuber. Check out his stuff. Who else is there?
Dandy Creation.
Ah, Dandy. Yeah, her stuff is awesome. She's got a channel here too, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hannah Thorne.
Who?
Hannah Thorne.
Hannah? Oh, hi, Hannah. Hi, sweetie. That's my niece. I'm so glad you've got family here. That's awesome. What do you think of the soapy fingers? Who else is here? Ooh, I gotta move back.
Let me go back up to the top a little farther. Brianna Garcia.
Hey, Brianna. Shout out. She's got a channel.
Inga Loves Life.
Inga Loves Life. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it tonight. Welcome, welcome.
So Soapy Oak Farm says, Jen, what are you creating tonight?
I am making Ghost to the Bloody Finger bath bombs.
And Miss City Soap and Candle says, love the fingers.
I put them on. I was in Michael's and they had a big bag of them sitting there, and like the soapy lights went on, like the bath bomb inspiration. And the first thing I thought, yeah, nobody's gonna like that, but I'm gonna have so much fun making it.
Let's see what else we have here. Hannah says, hey, Auntie Jen, love the finger idea. I think it's really cute and fun.
Awesome. I'll have to save some for you. I'll make you some. I'll make some extra. I bought another bag just in case.
We're having, this is fun reading everything to you.
Thank you for doing this, Michelle. That's super nice. I'm so glad you called me, because I felt like nothing.
Oh, spooky. And Trey's, hang on. Trey's Creation says, bloody funny.
Thanks, Trey.
Dandy Creation says cool fingers.
Hey, Dandy, you should go to Michael's and pick some up. I mean, if nothing else on your fair table, it's like a conversation piece, right? And the little kids are gonna love it. It's not like you have to worry about them touching it and breaking it, right? Look at that one. It's actually like oozing out. It's so gross. It's so gross. Has everybody heard the story of the bloody fingers? Because I can make one up right now. Anybody heard it? Do you want me to tell the story? Are you up for it, Michelle? Should I tell the story of the bloody fingers?
Sure.
All right. So once upon a time. Huh? Did I get a feedback?
Everybody's ready. Go ahead.
Okay. So there was this beautiful old Victorian mansion in Victoria, BC. And the owners of the mansion decided that they were going to have a bed and breakfast. But they had 3 regular rooms and 1 room where nobody ever made it through the night. So they warned the people who came to visit that, you know, it was haunted. It was a haunted room. So the first night, this young couple came in, and because it was discounted, right? You got to discount a room that's haunted. So the couple came in and they settled in for the night, and they were having their, you know, their celebration drinks and enjoying each other's company when all of a sudden they heard the sound. Oh, oh. And they're like, what is that sound? What is that sound? Oh, I am the ghost with the bloody fingers. And they started to get scared, and they got out, they packed all their stuff up, and they left. Okay. All right, so the next night, this older couple checked in, and they were there for a business trip and just hanging out, and you know, they just wanted a good night's sleep and head out, right? So they were settling down for the night, putting the laptops away, all that kind of thing. But they heard this sound. Oh, oh, oh. I am the ghost with the bloody finger. I am the ghost with the bloody finger. I am the ghost with the bloody fingers. And they're like, you know, enough of this crap. Let's get out of here. That's just freaky. All right, so the next night, there's this young guy with this guitar, and he was just so young. And he's like, I can't afford anything. Let's just give me the room. That's fine. Just give me the room. I don't care if it's haunted. I just need a cheap place to crash. It's fine. So at about 1 o'clock in the morning, I am the ghost. I am the ghost. I am the ghost with the bloody fingers. And he rolled over. And again, I am the ghost. I am the ghost. I am the ghost with the bloody fingers. And he put his pillow over his head. He was tired. Needed a cheap place to stay, but good grief. So the third time, the ghost gets up, and she says, I am the ghost. I am the ghost. I am the ghost with the bloody fingers. And he sat up in the bed and he shouted, well, get a Band-Aid. So we're going to put a Band-Aid on each of these. So it's not really a scary story. And it all stopped. So that's the story. And that's not the exact story. That's just my little version of it. I wanted to make it like a Soapy story. And maybe for the video, I'll come up with a fun Soapy story to make it. But that's kind of the gist of it. So you take a Band-Aid. We're going to finish these off. And we're just going to put it around the edge. And then I'm going to attach a copy of the story. And this is like This will make a bright pink bath. I mean, you look at this, and this was just this is like twice as big as that little embed that I did. And it's gonna be like, this is my bath tonight. It's gonna be super, super bright. Did anybody enjoy that? They enjoy the story?
They did. It was really loud.
So you hadn't heard it before? Oh my gosh, that's great. That's awesome. So that's that project. And we're at 7:22. Okay, so let's show you some of the prizes. If anybody puts something up that they want, have any questions, will you let me know, Michelle?
I will.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so I'm just going to take off these gloves. Put that over there. All right, so the first thing, I didn't know that everybody wanted bath products because a lot of us are soap makers already. So I have a few other things here. I'm doing going through all my books and stuff, and so I have some books here that are holiday kind of inspired or craft inspired. So these are the things you can choose from, and these will go up again next Friday, and I'll probably add some more things for you to try to pick out. And if there's something you guys really, really want, something that I make, just let me know, and I'll put it in there. I'll make it just for this. So it's my birthday. I can make what I want. So the first thing is this wire jewelry maker. So Hannah, you might like this one. You're a jewelry maker. So I got this from Mike from Walmart actually. So it's just a little $10. But this was what I really, really wanted to learn how to do, is to make like little toe rings and stuff. I was into toe rings for one summer. So I had a lot of fun with that, but it shows just the basics of doing chain and wire jewelry. That's pretty bright, isn't it? So that's one thing. And of course, there'll be some kind of soap with it. For the holidays, I found this one, dusted it off. Entertaining for the holidays. And it says, inside entertaining for the holidays, you will discover countless inspiring ideas and the sumptuous recipes to promote holiday entertaining at its best. From gourmet cooking tips to party suggestions for those of all ages, this book will help make all of your party planning more enjoyable for everyone, including you. Well, I'm not sure if it's an endless, it's kind of a tiny little book, but it's pretty cute. And there's a lot of good recipes in there. So I collect recipe books. Does anybody else collect recipe books? I don't know why. I have like 1,000. I'm slowly switching over to digital, so there we go. And the third book. These were really popular, oh golly, about 12 years ago. Gel candles. So this is a really, really good book. But it shows you how to make them. You can get the Stefan gel wax, I think, from Anne-Marie at Brambleberry. She still carries it. And they're super, super fun if you want to do a clear project. There's lots of project ideas. So it kind of, your container makes it, you know, your centerpiece. I like that one. You guys think of that one. What do you think of the teacup broken inside the clear cup? Michelle, do you see that one? That one pretty.
Your leg is just a tiny bit behind. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty. That's a pretty one.
Yeah, everybody's wondering how old you are, Jen.
Well, I'll tell you. Do you want to know how old I am for my birthday? I will be 48 on October the 8th. I can't believe it. And it's not even one of those birthdays where you can reverse it. When I turned 43, I told everybody I was 34 because, you know, that's a good like flip this year. It's either 48 or 84. So I am 48. Okay, next item up for choosing is one of my gold finger bars, which launched the Soaptoberfest. And it will be shrink wrapped, so you don't, you know, whoever you give it to, you won't end up with. So it isn't really that bad. Well, yeah, it is. But it's super pretty and super cute. And you can have one of those if you'd like. It smells really strongly of Fruit Loops, but not too strongly because I don't, you know, I use maybe ½ an ounce per pound for ones that I want to be really, really strong. And I don't do that very often. I tried making soap with 1 ounce per pound, and it just made me sick. And you can't make products that make you sick. So I'm sure they do that to other people too. So if you like them really strong, you're probably not going to enjoy my products as much. But if you like them light and fun, then give me a try. Okay, so here's the next thing. Something that I launched the Geek Gen Spice channel with are my bubble wands. Now this is one of my boba bubble wands that doesn't have any of the sodium carbonate in it. It's actually made with tapioca starch. So it's super, super fun. And I can't believe that it worked. Like this one I made in July, and it's rock hard, and it hasn't broken or fallen apart. So that's a really fun thing. And this one is Pepsi Cola scented or Coca-Cola flavored scented. Pepsi Cola because I've got the yellow and then I put the sparkle. So this is from the July series. I just keep making it because I think it's fun. I like the lollipops. You hold it under the water and let the bubbles come off. And then when you've got enough bubbles, you take it out and you can use it 2 or 3 times, maybe 4, depending on how many bubbles you want. I've been making them stronger colored lately because if you don't have jets on your tub, it makes it really hard to get a big bubble. Did you have something, Michelle? Was there a question?
Well, I haven't. Oh, nobody has any questions.
Oh.
That's the bubble wand.
Yeah.
Like they never used it before, but they look fun.
Yeah, they're fun.
Lots of people saying happy birthday and congratulations on your birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody.
Yeah, lots of people saying happy birthday.
That's awesome. Thank you. Well, that's why I'm doing this straw today, is to give back to you guys because you've made this a good year. It's been a really good year. You know, I launched this channel in November of last year, and we're almost hitting our 1-year anniversary, which is fantastic. Yeah, bubble wands are super fun. I've kind of moved away from my formulations in the beginning. I based my original bubble wand recipe on Lush ingredients because, you know, they were making them, right? I'm not a big fan of all of the ingredients that are used, and so I've been looking for alternatives, and I'll continue to do that. If you purchase the collection of bubble wands, you will get all those updated versions for no additional cost. I will send them to you, and if you're missing something and I've got you there and they didn't, and Etsy doesn't give you your new updated version, just PM me and I will send it to you because I have a record of all of my sales. Super, super fun.
Okay, Renee says to tell you we love you so much.
Aw, I love you too, Renee. I love your videos. They're so good.
Soap and candles, and yes, tell her we love her so much.
Aw, you guys are the best.
What are you making next?
What am I making next? Okay, you guys want a peek? You want a peek? A sneak peek? Okay, let me show you my newest toy. All right, and I've wanted one of these forever, but I was never able to find one that was like affordable and easy to use, and I just did. So when I start posting things about lavender, I want you to pay close attention, especially if you're a soap maker, because this beast right here is what I've been making now. So this is a distiller. It's an electric distiller. It cost me like $300. I saved up for it, just like any big purchase. And I didn't know if it was actually going to work very well. Let me show you how it works. So you take up the lid. Pull out some of my supplies. This is so cool. This is just so cool. If you want to just make distilled water, you can make distilled water with it. But I made this just this last week. This is a Thai kaffir lime hydrosol. Fresh hydrosol. And look at how clear it is. It isn't a tea. It's a hydrosol. And floating on top is the essential oil of the kaffir lime. And it is just, let me just give you a reveal how strong the smell is. I've made lavender and this kaffir lime. It's just Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So I'm gonna cover it up. I haven't even bottled it yet. It has a 1-year shelf life. I am looking into what kind of preservatives are appropriate. And the reason I started making them is because I wasn't really sure if the hydrosols and things I was buying were safe, because a lot of them are made with a copper, and the copper does get in there. This is stainless steel, and so you've got less of, you're not going to have those heavy metals in there. So what you do is you take your herbal matter and you dry it, put it in a cheesecloth. We'll fill this up to the water line that's in here, and this is one that's already been done. And you suspend it above the water. And then you put the lid back on. You put it back on. You line this up with this thing right here. Yeah, let's pull that out for now. This is so easy. It's just so easy. I couldn't believe it. This is going to open up a whole, you know, in the summertime when the lemon balm is just growing everywhere, right? Well, you try to dry that and then it goes away. So I'm going to try to do that one fresh. And then you line up this little bit and it drips. Well, if you're doing a hydrosol, then it's like that, right? And then you cover it up. And you turn it on, and in the morning, you've got half a gallon of hydrosol ready for your lotions and creams and stuff. Isn't that cool? Anybody like that idea? I love, 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 love this. This is so much fun. I can't even believe it's possible. This is one of my impossible dreams come
They
true.
all say that it's really awesome, yeah. That's really cool.
So when I do the demo, I'll share my supplier and I'll tell you guys where to get one if you want to, because there's nothing better for your creams and lotions than that freshness. All right, so what else have I got planned here? So it is 7:30, so it's time for the announcement of our winner. Now, I don't know if she's here or not, but the winner of the draw is LindsayB from 3 Ladies in a Blog, who was commenter number 127. So contact me, Lindsay. She just started her second YouTube channel. She does 3 Ladies in a Blog with her children. It's super, super cute. You got to check it out. And she just started her own blog with her own kind of stuff. And she's doing really well. So go check her out, friend her if you like her stuff, and grow your own channels. It's super fun to meet new people with different interests and similar interests. I think that's what I love most about YouTube is all of you guys. All of you, you're all super, super fun. So what else can she choose from? Okay, so there's the books, the bath bomb or the bath wand. Oh, there was one more thing I was going to say about the bath wands. I've been making these more highly colored lately using the water dispersible dyes. And I started doing this way before Lush. So this is not a Lush copycat. They actually just came out with paintbrushes, and I haven't had a close look yet to see if they're color wands, but I suspect they are, and that's super fun. It's super fun to see our small people who are making little things show up in the store. And I don't know that they saw my stuff, but it's kind of cool that they're making something and we're thinking the same way, which is super, super fun because I really, really admire them. Anyway, last thing I've got right here is my Alpine Frost Light Dry Perfume. So this is really nice for the holidays. It's super cute, super nice, kind of a sweet pine, but it's also got a perfume note. It's super, super nice. This is one of my favorites. I used it actually in my Christmas soap that's coming up. I believe it's in the Christmas soap, Soft Kitty, Christmas Kitty. So If you're a fan of Big Bang, you know where the inspiration for that one is from. But the Alpine Frost is super, super fun, and it's an excellent. I actually use these as like a lotion. So it's got a silicone in it, so it's like slick, and it dries really good, and it's not too highly fragrant, so you can actually use it like a lotion. Super fun. Anyway, one of the first of the holiday series is now out. So yeah. Oh, there's one more thing. This is my newest creation, actually. Soapy creation. So this is soap. But it's also soap dough. So it has been sitting out for like 6 weeks, and it is never really going to get soft. So instead of being a soap dough that's made to get hard for creations, this is one that's designed for playing with, that doesn't get hard. Kind of like the Lush stuff, but without all the cornstarch and stuff. I discovered this formula when I was playing with local oils. I was trying to create a soap made from Canadian oils, just to see if it could be done. I really like it, and so this will be going out also with some of the draws. Super fun as a bonus. Now, if you are in North America, you will get a little package with your goodies. If you are international, you will get a Soapy card. Okay. So you'll get a card that hopefully won't break. I recently sent one to Tiara Faye at Gypsy Faye Creations because her birthday was last month, and hers broke. So that's the first one we've had break. I've sent them all the way to New Zealand and not had any of them break, but that one broke. So I'm going to have to do a little more reinforcing maybe. I don't know, maybe just somebody just went like that with it. I don't know. So if you have any ideas for like maybe reinforcing them for mailing, I would love to hear your ideas. But this stuff smells like a Krispy Kreme pumpkin donut. I know, because just last week in Vancouver, we went to Surrey, and it was super fun. And when I was eating it, I was like, this kind of tastes like all the soap I've been making, but in a good way. So yeah. So this is my honey gingerbread pumpkin soap. I also have some hard soap in the same fragrance that's going to be going in the stores here locally at the Urban Bee Farm. So they're my main local supplier. I don't know what that's called when you wholesale to a company, but you only make that soap for them, but it's your label. And so it's not really private label because the soap formula I only make for them and me. So you can buy these things on my Etsy shop, or locally you can go and buy them in the store. They'll be also getting my newest coffee soap. So I did a coffee swirl, iced coffee swirl. I was going to originally release it in the spring to their stores, but they begged for it for Christmas. And so it's up drying, and it'll be in their stores in about 2 weeks. So that's coming as well. All right. So what are you guys up to? Tell me what you guys are making for the holidays. You've had my big giant list. Are you making anything, Michelle?
Oh my goodness, I just started making soap.
You did? Oh, that's awesome. What you making?
So, I just do cold process.
Yeah.
And so I made a whole bunch of Christmas scented ones like peppermint.
Oh, peppermint's my favorite. What else?
I did one called Christmas Cravings that smells like gingerbread.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I just did a margarita one.
Margaritas.
One that's a dupe of Lush Karma today.
Ooh, Karma's one of my favorites. How did it hold up in the CP? Does the scent still stay?
Very well.
And who'd you get it from? Do you mind me asking?
I've tried 3 different ones now.
It's hard to find good Lush dupes, isn't it?
Yeah, I tried Candora.
How was theirs?
I like.
Oh no, I lost you, Michelle. I need to go find another phone. I'll be right back. Okay, what can I give you guys to look at? Here, I'll give you the bowl of goo to look at while I go find another phone. My phone died. Ah! Sean, help me find your phone so you can call Michelle back. Michelle, I'll call you back if you have call display. I love my husband, Sean. He's so awesome. He's running through the house, get me another phone. Okay, you don't have to stare at the bowl of blood anymore. I will go. My husband's going to find the phone, and we're going to get our call display and give Michelle a call back. I didn't even think of that. I have like unlimited international calling, so I didn't even think that maybe. I hope you have that too, Michelle. If not, thank you for the long chat. I appreciated it very much, and I'll call you right back soon. It's coming, if that's okay. And just, you know, tell me if it's not, because we're going to be going for another 15 minutes or so, unless anybody else wants to ask any questions. I'm okay if you ask personal questions if you want to get to know me a little better. I am an open book right now. So, and I have a very interesting, very rich life. So, okay, you need me to open the door? Yeah, let's see if I can find a number. Let's see, caller display, if it's working. Let's see, George J. Elementary. Oh, darn it. You're going to have to call me back, hun. I don't have you on my call display. So if you want to help out a little more, or if anybody wants to call, just the first person who calls, you can be on this chat, get a little extra exposure for your channel. 250-920-4201. Call me back. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that one just gave out. Pick the. Okay, let's see. Is anybody going to call? It's okay if you don't want to call back. But let's see. Do I have anything else to share? Let me just re-announce the winner. Oh, somebody's here. Hello. It's you again. Here we go. I'm going to put you on speaker.
I feel so bad for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You've got all these people with all these comments and you're not seeing anything.
I'm not seeing anything. So what are they asking? Do they have any questions?
Well, Renee says for your problem with the soap cards breaking,
Yeah?
you could use thin cardboard, sort of like the backing of a pad of paper.
That's a good idea. I was thinking cardboard. They're in heavy-duty handmade cards, and then I write handmade soap card on the back, so it's like custom knows exactly what's coming through. That's how I get around it.
And Hannah says, hi, Coco, with reading, that's all she does.
Aww.
And Stephanie says she's testing new colors and fragrance oils.
Testing new fragrance and color oils. Are there any that you like? Any really, really good ones out there that you can recommend? Kelly? Is it Kelly?
Stephanie.
Steffi. Hey, Steffi's here from Levine. Hey, girl. Welcome to my first chat. I am so excited. You made it. That's awesome. Is it Steffi from Levine?
Stephanie Graham?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my girl. Her channel rocks, guys. She just had a big trip. And if you want to watch her vlog on that, it's super, super fun. Yeah, she's great.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Where do you get mica?
Bright neon mica. Oh, you mean my, what do you mean?
Any sort of bright colored mica. Everything I use tends to be pretty pastel.
Pretty pastel, bright neon. Well, you know what I would use instead of a mica is a water dispersible dye. And you can get them from Easy Colors. Just make sure that your region, you can use them in soap because they make really vibrant neon colors. Like the pink is particularly nice. And you can get it from Fizz Fairy and Easy Colors. Easy Colors is in the UK. and Fizzberry is here in Canada. But Easy Colors also has U.S. distributors. So if any of you are in the U.S. and you want to get those vibrant colors, but the thing you need to remember is you need to blend them really well, because if you don't, you'll get little streaks.
Like chunks.
It looks like chunks, and I noticed that in my squirrels at a rave, is it didn't do that nice swirl. It was kind of like this thing, and all I needed to have done instead of mixing it by hand is use that stick blender on it. So, but the colors were vibrant.
Does they bleed like when you?
No.
Use your soap, so they get like the red washcloth or anything?
No, just don't use too much. Go by. Yeah, they do actually. Marie at Easy Colors actually does give recommended soap rates. She's awesome. And she's going to have slightly different colors than all the others. One thing I learned right away is that the water dispersible dyes come in basic colors, and you can get them from a manufacturer. I think not Lab Colors. Where was I getting them? Anyway, I got samples in from just some distributors, and there were some certain colors that I liked that I bought from these other companies, and you have to mix them yourself. So if you like, say, that purple amethyst with the blue and the pink and everything,
yeah,
just buy it from the manufacturer, from one of like Fizzberry or Easy Colors. I don't know if there's some other ones. I've heard Mad Mica's is good, but I haven't tried their stuff.
All right, Hannah wants to know if you have anything wintry planned yet.
Have any what planned?
Anything wintry planned?
Wintry planned. I have tons of wintry stuff, but first we're going to release, October, we're going to release all of the Halloweeny stuff and the rest of the fall line, so anything that's harvest related. And then starting November 1st, it'll be all Christmas. All Christmas. So that soft kitty, Christmas kitty, that's coming out. That's the Christmas one. And so is the Alpine Frost perfume. This one will be aired as well. So yeah, and then there's lots of other stuff too. I'll be doing the Christmas in Victoria soap again, so you can watch me paint. But I'm doing a bigger slab, not a huge slab, but a little one. Anybody else have questions?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah.
We're ready for you.
Ready for what?
For whatever you got next.
For whatever you got next. I'm kind of running out of ideas. Ask me some personal questions. That was what I was going to leave the end of this for. I did the demos, and I showed you the new products. So if anybody has any personal questions, because I'm kind of a different duck.
Okay, Stephanie says, I'm testing synthetic micas and the blue regular micas. I think I need fragrance oil. I think the next fragrance oil will be blackberry magnolia.
Ooh, blackberry magnolia, Steffi. That sounds nice. Ooh, that sounds fun. So testing micas is super, super fun. I've done it before. If you don't know how to do that, you make a batch of soap, usually a smaller batch, and then you take something like one of your little silicone molds, and you add a tiny bit of the color to like 1/4 cup and make little individual soaps. And then once you see how they cure, then you know how to plan your designs. So that's what you're doing right now, Steffi?
Don't know it yet from her.
That's okay. Just go on to the next one. She'll pop in.
About your kids.
About my kids? Okay. I have 7 kids right now. 4 are my natural children. My oldest is 24. His name is John. And my oldest daughter is Jessica, and she is 22. She's a security guard, and she's about 5 foot nothing and 100 pounds and a black belt in Taekwondo. So she's super cool. All of my kids are super cool. John's super cool too. He's kind of going through this whole figure out what he wants to do with his whole life thing. So we're supporting him with that, and he's having fun traveling and a few other things. We've been to Japan and a few places. Matthew is my 17-year-old, and he's awesome. He's my rock. He's a rugby player, and he's probably my best helper. He helps out with the rabbits and the ducks every morning. You can always depend on him to even help me clean the cages, which is fantastic. If anybody wants me to go grab a baby bunny, because we have baby bunnies, little blue-eyed white lion head baby bunnies. Just, make a comment and I'll go grab one. You can just chat amongst yourself while I go get the bunny if you want to see some babies. Anybody take it?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, that was Matthew. Spencer's my youngest, and he's the hardest one to figure out. He's 14. He's turning 15 next month. Super responsible, super serious kind of kid, on a roll. Just his own little fella. And then I have 2 more daughters, Jessica and Alyssa, and they're foster children who are absolutely fantabulous. And we work really closely with their families, and their families are our families, which is probably unusual, but that's how we foster. And they have special needs, and so we're there to support the families, which is kind of my calling in life, being a mom. That's what I do. And I make soap and 10 bees and raise rabbits. And,
I'm told to tell you, get the bunny.
Go get the bunnies. Okay. Do you guys want to look at blood or just talk?
Mama said, get the bunny.
Get a baby bunny. All right, guys. So outside of my back door is our bunny barn. And this is one of our babies. And this one likes to crawl up on my shoulder. Here, let me give you a close-up. I'm just going to move this so I don't drop him in the big vat of dye. Little baby bunny, little blue-eyed white lion head. Now this is a dwarf breed. I'm also a member of the American Rabbit Breeders Association. So here on Vancouver Island, we have a rabbit club called Vancouver Island Rabbit Breeders Association. And if you don't know, Vancouver Island's just been hit by the rabbit hemorrhagic virus. So we've been kind of through some nightmare scares. Certain countries release a disease designed to cull the populations in the wild. So one thing I like to advocate is if you have a baby bunny and you don't want it anymore, please either adopt it out or have it humanely euthanized. Don't just put it out into the population because they don't have the proper tools to stay healthy in the wild. These guys have been bred for certain traits and fed special diets, and they're really dependent on man for their health and their happiness. They're very very people-friendly little creatures, and they are prey animals. So you have to play with them very carefully. This isn't generally what you do with a baby bunny, but I've been raising rabbits since I was like small. When I was growing up in Idaho, my mother decided that we were going to have rabbits for meat, and you got dirty feet. You got dirty feet, sweetie? You do. And so we raised them for meat, and we don't raise them for meat anymore. I did for a while. After my father died, I got into animal husbandry. It was my way of dealing with that tragedy and that grief. This makes everybody happy. I mean, how could you not fall in love with this? Hey, beautiful. Hi. I want cake. You want some cake? Okay, let me get you some cake. I've got a little one here. I just gotta get her some cake. All right. Go ask Daddy. There you go. There you go. Okay, so I guess I gotta figure out. I don't know how that happens when your kids wander on. Is that a YouTube infraction? I don't know. Do you know anything about that, Michelle? Kids on YouTube. There's like a.
Oh, I have no idea.
I have no idea either. Yeah, we'll let him check out. We can let him check out. Oh, he likes the smell of that soap.
Yes.
Huh?
Renee wants to know what kind of bunny it is.
This is a blue-eyed white lion head. So what this little guy is going to start to look like, and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, but on the back, it's getting short hair. And on the sides and on the face, long hair. So that's why it's called a lion head, because of this mane.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're a dwarf breed. They don't get much bigger than 3 pounds. So they're super, super tiny.
Okay.
I know. Super, super tiny. And this is one of my more, should do a bunny soap, shouldn't I? There's some soapy inspiration.
One other person asked what other animals you have.
Oh, we have Muscovy ducks as well. I originally got Muscovy ducks because they were a little more hardy than chickens. We live in a city with lots of raccoons, and the raccoons this year have killed almost all of our ducks. We have 3 drakes. The drakes tend to make it because they're almost as big as a goose, and they've got these huge raptor claws. I think that kind of deters maybe the bigger predators like the raccoons. But because we have a drake from every year that we've raised them, but no hens. We have to clip the wings because we're in the city and they can't fly. So normally a Muscovy female could fly to get out of harm's way, and it doesn't seem to matter how secure we make the enclosures at night. Those raccoons get in. So what we've done is we've turned our lower balcony into a barn, and we put out a radio, which has kept the raccoons away for the most part, and the ducks have special places where they can hide if somebody, one of the other predators wanders onto the balcony. But that radio, if you raise backyard chickens or ducks, and you're having a predator problem and you can't catch them, we do have live traps, and we've caught a few and had them taken away. But there's just, in a city like this, you can have like families of 200 or more raccoons, and they do this like circle around the neighborhood, so they're not the same raccoons every night. But you get a killer that comes in and they just kill all of them. It's really sad. So if you want to do that, that's kind of the warning. You kind of have to deal with the things that farmers do, which is the loss of animals. They don't bother the rabbits though. So the rabbits are more, I don't know, they're just not as tasty to the raccoons. Not as much fun to chase.
Stephanie says we have a bunny too, but just one.
Oh, just one? What breed is it? Because I think I've raised just about every breed I've found interesting. We raise English Angoras. And if you want to see some really beautiful English Angoras, Google Betty Chu. She's probably the most famous rabbit breeder of the English Angora. It's another fluffy bunny like this one, and it's raised for its wool, which I also spin. So we brush their wool and we spin it, and they need to be brushed. What are you doing? You need something to nibble on? You're just gonna nibble on me? They need to be brushed, or they eat their own wool and they'll get wool block and die. Yeah?
Stephanie says raccoons got one of our chickens. It was so awful. We moved and gave the chickens away, so now we have fewer animals.
Yeah.
Advice on animals.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really, really hard. I've given up on chickens. Mink are really bad too. Mink will come in and they do awful. I don't even talk about what mink will do. And they're tiny. They can even get into small places. I had a mink come in and kill our quail, which were inside special cages designed to protect them in another room that was impenetrable for raccoons, but that little mink got in there, and we don't raise quail anymore. They were fun. Quail are so much fun. You like hatch them out, and we do Cornix quail. We've done Cornix quail in the past. You hatch them out in the incubator, and the day that they're born, they look like little cotton balls, and they're like totally independent. They're not like baby chicks that are kind of like and wobbly, and then they fluff up. But these guys are like dry in an hour, and within a month they're laying eggs. These tiny little eggs. That's what they're so fun. My family, on my husband's side, my brother-in-law married a woman from Japan, and they just love those for breakfast. Quail eggs are really popular in Japan. So that's why we try.
Renee says, well, Jen, I love you dearly, loved your live video, and hope you have an amazing birthday. Bye for now.
Yeah, I got to wind it down too. The hubby and I are going to a movie.
Stephanie says to tell you hers is a New Zealand red.
Oh, what's that?
Her bunny is a new.
Oh, New Zealand red. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Steffi. New Zealand reds are some of my favorites. I tried raising them, but I wasn't very good when I was doing meat rabbits, and I wasn't able to breed them very well. I would definitely raise those again if I were going to get into the meat breeds. And my favorite is also the Rex. The Rex have the really velvet texture. We've got 2 does. And we've got 1 Flemish giant. We used to raise a lot of Flemish giants, but their cages have to be as big as my table, and you just can't have very many of them. But we sold most of our stock, and cuteness overload. You gotta see this, guys. And we kept Jill, so Jill's still around. He was cleaning his face. I don't know if you got that. So yeah, has anybody seen the new Venom? I think that's what we're going to see tonight. My husband likes Marvel comics and that kind of stuff. So. Oh, and the 7th kid we have is my best friend's son, Blake, and he's like 6 foot. He's like 6'9". Like, he's so tall and he's so sweet. So he just graduated and he wanted to move back to Victoria, so we let him move in with us, and we're really enjoying his company. So yeah, I got lots of kids, and they're important.
You got a busy house, don't you?
I do. I really do. So when I soap, and when I soap after the kids go to bed, so anytime after 9 is when I'll shoot my videos and I'll make soap, because that's kind of like my downtime. I even find it soothing to do the dishes afterwards and clean up, and even if I didn't do the dishes the day before, because I have a separate kitchen for all my soaping. I have this big Victorian home that's got like a suite upstairs, and we turned it into, bedrooms and stuff for the kids, and I kept the kitchen for me. But yeah, all of it is just healing and fun, and allows me that creative outlet. As I think it was Renee, it's my retirement plan. I want to do this forever. Even if it's just little 5-bar batches on YouTube and I give them away. I love this. I love it so much. So if you have any soap questions next time, just let me know. Every Friday at 7 is my goal, and hopefully I can figure out how to see the posts inside the group chat. When I look at it, it says me, hiya, oh, welcome, and share. That's all I see. So I'll figure that out. Thank you, Michelle, so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I just felt so bad.
I could have stood here for an hour just talking to myself and then just disappeared. Because it says there's 5 viewers. And then it was 7, and then it was, but thank you everyone for coming. Click each other's channels and check each other out. If you enjoy the content, grow your community. Thank you all for coming. And if you have any more questions, put them down in the comments. I'll answer your questions. This guy's so cute. Oh my gosh, it just keeps coming over to me. So there's the bunny love, and you all have a good night. Bye for now.
Thanks so much.
Thanks you so much, Michelle. You were a lifesaver. Bye, guys.